Jennifer, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, they have settled their divorce, which means neither of them, well, they've decided that they're not doing spousal support, which kind of makes sense. They're each,
Grown-ass people.
Quite a bit of money, and they really don't need each other's money. So I was glad to hear about that.
Same.
Also, we were really concerned over the... What are you doing with your camera?
To make my dumb light work.
Oh, okay.
Just carry on.
All right. Okay, so we were wondering what they were going to do mostly about the company that Ben Affleck has with Matt Damon, because they formed that in 2022 to produce things like Air and a lot of other movies that have been successful. So, we're just wondering, okay, what about those assets? Because if you split things down the middle and you see what people were earning while you were married to them, that technically could be considered like future earnings she could get from any of those productions that were done. It looks like they're not doing that. She's walking away with her money from her movies, even if it was produced from his company, and he is walking away with his.
Good luck to them.
It seems like on the surface that this is going to be an amicable divorce, and that...
At least that they tell us. I mean, that's the side that they're presenting to us.
There doesn't seem to be any tit for tat.
We don't know what the real story is.
Tit for tat. Anyway.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know.
My favorite thing from this entire story is that they did have to make the announcement in the divorce filing or whatever that she will officially be dropping her name, Jennifer Lynn Affleck, because everybody called her Jen Affleck when they were married.
Yeah, no one did that.
I didn't even know
that at all.
No.
I don't know. I loved that. That was my favorite
part. I wonder who
part.
she's going to date next. I need to know now.
We need to put...
Well, it's only a matter of time. Now that the divorce is final, you're going to start to see... I think it's going to be a relative unknown.
It's going to be somebody that's below her in rank again. Like a dancer.
Perceived rank.
Rank, yes. In the world of Hollywood.
I'm starting a betting board, and I will have both of you included.
Oh, okay. Can we put together
We'll make a list.
Short list, yeah.
Odds-on favorite. Who's next for J-Lo?
Who's next? I just feel like it's kind of giving vibes. What was the dancer?
Ohana.
No.
Right?
No, that you're thinking Mariah Carey.
Oh, whoops.
Ohana means family.
No.
Gets left behind.
I can't remember his name, but remember he was like walking outside a strip club at one point, and that was towards the end.
Okay. J-Lo's exes. This is Ohani Noah. So I think, that's correct. Yeah. Sean
Which one?
Ohani Noah.
I don't know who that is.
That's the one I was talking about.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were thinking of Brian. Oh, what's his name? Mariah's ex.
Yeah. Ohani Noah was her first marriage. Then P. Diddy, Chris Judd, Ben Affleck, Mark Anthony, Casper Smart, Drake, Alex Rodriguez. Maybe he'll come back in the picture. All right.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be an oldie.
I know one that's not going to be on the betting board from that list.
Who?
Oh, Sean Combs.
Yeah. Well,
you guys want to do some blind items?
Let's hope.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do some blind items. Let's actually take a trip back a couple of nights ago. I told you the Golden Globe blinds were piling up, and that included yesterday as well, because those after parties were still pretty much happening when we did the show yesterday.
That's true.
Let's see how things went. Let's get it started with this one here. I'm getting a very big Blair Witch Project situation going on with Bradley right now. If I start vomiting uncontrollably.
It's a whole issue. The producers are working on it.
Everything is shaking.
Right.
The studio crew is furiously.
All right. Let's do this. All right, let's start with this first one here. After the loss a couple of nights ago, the team behind this A-list actor executed their PR campaign to start reminding everybody about the winner's controversial past. You remember when he forced himself on an A-list actress and also being banned from a show? The competition for this Oscar will be fierce.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, gosh.
So after the loss a couple of nights ago, the team behind this A-list actor executed their PR campaign to start reminding everybody about the winner's controversial past. You remember him forcing himself on an A-list actress against her will and being banned from a show? The competition for that Oscar will be fierce.
This is not Adrian Brody, is it? It is Adrian Brody. So then who's hatching the planning? Who's doing that?
Platypus.
An A-list actor who apparently was a loser to Adrian Brody.
Okay. Is it?
Wasn't Ray
Fiennes? Okay.
Well, he was one of the losers, but
Yes,
no.
but it wasn't him. He's got other things to do.
Timothy Chalamet?
According to the blind item that you guys just put together there, after the loss a couple of nights ago, the team behind Timothy Chalamet executed the PR campaign to start reminding everybody about the controversial past of Adrian Brody. You remember him forcing himself on which A-list actress?
I don't know.
I do vaguely have this
terrible?
in the back of my brain. Adrian Brody.
Yeah, so I guess there are still two parts of this you got to come up with.
Oh,
the A-list actress and then the show that he was banned from.
Show, not movie.
No, he was banned from a television program.
He was banned from the television program. And the actress was in this program?
Was it a limited
No.
series?
This is
It's that-
separate.
they were two separate situations. It's not a limited series.
Oh, they're like, hey, you're bad news, so
Yeah.
we're banning you from our show because you did
Actually,
this
it's completely
stuff over
unrelated.
there. Okay, yeah.
Completely unrelated.
Okay.
He was banned for the show for something he did on the show.
Oh.
And then he was forced himself on an A-list actress. Ironically, I believe at another award show.
Oh my gosh, why don't I remember this?
Okay. So at an award show, it was like somebody's arm or something.
Somebody's
There was smooching involved
Oh, there was smooch.
against her will.
Yes. Oh, Anne Hathaway.
No.
No.
Carrie Mulligan.
I'm assuming Oscars.
I believe it was the Oscars. I think this was after he maybe won his first Oscar.
Not
He
Anne
grabbed-
Hathaway.
This is I think she recently, prior to this one, do they do a Sexiest Woman Alive? Because I think they don't anymore.
Zoe
but-
Saldana.
Don't?
No?
Kerry Washington. Sexiest.
Was it in exuberance for winning the Oscar?
It was a shtick, it was a bit, but
This
she
all
didn't know
sounds
about the
very
bit.
familiar. Either that
So
or
it's-
Hollywood's just terrible and there are
Kirsten
many.
Dunst?
It's not a bit that, but she.
Kate Winslet. Kate. Is it a Kate?
It's not a Kate.
Is it a Fanning?
No. She doesn't
like-
share her name with any other
Okay.
celebs that I
Okay,
know
so
of.
she doesn't.
I
okay.
guess she does with some.
So is she? You said A-list actress.
She is an A-list. I'd argue she could be A+ list, and I'd even argue you could throw permanent A-list in front of that.
Angelina?
Nope.
Permanent A-list actress. Known. What?
She's an Oscar winner in her
She's
own
an
right.
Oscar winner. Okay.
Jessica Chastain.
In fact, I believe she was a groundbreaking Oscar winner.
Jessica Chastain.
Oh. A groundbreaking.
Mm-hmm.
Was she? Did she present
She was presenting in this case.
at the Golden Globes?
Oh, I honestly don't remember.
Okay.
I was watching my favorite football team get destroyed.
Okay. All right. Are we talking about
She was a first
the
when she
Paul
won her
Giamatti
Oscar.
movie?
Oh,
Okay. She was a first.
yeah. Oh God.
The Oscar was in 01.
Oh, one. Oh.
For her role in a movie.
A movie that she did with a dude who was at the Golden Globes, thanks to his. Well, he now has
Harrison
a TV.
Ford?
He now has a TV series called Landman. The Monsters Ball was the name of that movie, and of course,
Halle Berry.
there you go.
Barry and Adrian Brody.
Oh, my God.
And just to put the bow on this long blind item that's taking a long time, SNL is the show he was banned from. He
That I
is
don't
not going to be asked about to be on SNL. I don't remember this. I think it had something to do with, I don't remember which musical guest he was introducing, but he put on this Jamaican dreadlocks and used this really offensive accent when he was introducing the musical guests. And long story short, he's not going to be on SNL. And according to the blind items, Timothy Chalamet's team is reminding us, or going to remind us, about this
shady.
ahead of the Oscars to give him an opportunity to maybe win the Oscar for playing Bob Dylan and not Adrian Brody.
And
Dirty.
whether or not Timothy Chalamet has any understanding that stuff like this is going on, you have to believe, especially after what we've read about the Blake Lively, Justin Maldoni sort of
Yeah.
behind the scenes machinations of agencies, you've got to believe that people are furiously, just like they do with political candidates.
Absolutely.
Doing
I mean, the
opposition
PR
research.
teams of the, like, what can we do? I mean, the whole thing, anyway, yeah. I mean, I think that kind of stuff goes on all the time. I think we all do.
And to fill in the other part, if you didn't remember, I think it's when, again, I don't know exactly. I believe it was the Oscars. When he won an Oscar, he grabbed Halle Berry, who was presenting, and gave her a big old smooch. She later talked about the fact that she was not a part of that and had no idea that was happening. And again, the blinds are...
Just the concept of entitlement to another human's body is very disturbing.
It really is. It's like you can't just, assume that someone is just going to want to be kissed.
Yeah. I mean, I could understand like maybe a hug or like I don't know, high five or something.
Yeah, this isn't the 1940s, okay?
No. And I brought that blind item up because Timothée Chalamet's people pay really well.
They've paid you.
This A-list actor who had a massive 2024 on screen has quietly parlayed it into a huge year in the bedroom as well. That quiet part is about to come to an end, however, if he can land his next target. This A-list Nepo baby celeb, who we all think is still with an A-list actor whose breakout was a couple of years ago.
Oh, God.
That's a lot.
So we have got an A-list actor who had a massive 2024 on screen, has quietly parlayed that into a huge year in the bedroom as well.
Oh, good for him.
That quiet part is about to come to an end if he can land his next target. That target being this A-list Nepo baby celeb, who we all think is still with an A-list actor whose breakout year came a couple of years ago.
What about Olivia Jade? No.
Yeah, I see where you're going.
I like where you're going. Good guess.
That was really good.
It was a very good guess.
Not good enough.
Glen Powell. I mean, breakout, yes?
So
Okay.
Glen Powell is the A-list actor who had a massive 2024 on screen and apparently parlayed that into a huge year in the bedroom as well. Congrats, Glenn.
Trying to bed an A-list Nepo baby celeb.
Who we all think is with a different A-list actor whose breakout came a couple of years ago.
Nepo baby celeb.
Margaret Wally.
Nepo baby celeb. Nepo baby bunny, but Nepo baby bunny.
Puppy monkey baby.
Puppy
Monkey baby. Puppy.
So
Puppy.
Baby.
did her, the person she's with,
Yeah.
did that person have a breakout career 2 years ago? Is that what you're saying? Okay,
yeah.
all right.
So his
I'm just
breakout
trying
came
to-
a couple of years ago.
Okay.
He is an A-list actor whose breakout came a couple of years ago.
Miles
He is
Teller.
dating an A-list Nepo baby celeb, not Miles Teller. That would just be some
I know.
Top Gun Maverick on Top Gun Maverick.
On top of
meanness.
on
You
top
can't be
of Old
stealing that.
Smokey.
Who's Old Smokey? Okay.
On top of Old Smokey.
All covered with.
cheese.
Speaking of Top Gun Maverick, though, this guy also played a military fighter pilot.
Oh.
The previous A-lister.
Well, Glen Powell played one in Top Gun Maverick,
Yep.
of course.
But
And
And
this
this
guy-
A-list actor played one from years prior.
Okay.
The show was set years prior.
The show.
A war. That
Oh,
was
Band
last-
of Brothers.
The Airmen?
No,
No, the Airmen.
I think you're trying. No, but
You think I'm trying to say
I think
something
you're trying to
else.
say the name of the Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Uh-huh.
The flying.
Wings.
They're very,
Wings of a Feather.
Thomas
very
St.
talented in the air.
Oh, yes.
They're the.
Of the air. Pilots of the air.
It's almost
of
masterful
the
how
Air.
good they are.
Masters of the air.
Who was in that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh,
I
are
tried.
we talking about... Yeah. He's an Affleck?
No, he's not.
Are we?
Or not an Affleck. Is... does he have a famous brother?
No.
Who am I thinking of?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Or do I have to get up my list?
I hope so.
Yeah, we should.
Get out your list. Get out your cheat sheet.
Again, think of our Nepo baby and actor relationship.
Now,
I think
let's
you're making it
focus
too
on-
difficult.
Okay, let's
just
focus-
think of Nepo baby, female, and A-list actor relationship.
Is her mom Goldie Hawn?
No.
Oh, Kaya Gerber?
And
Austin
Austin
Butler.
Butler.
Nicely done. It is Glen Powell who starts this blind off. He had a massive 2024 on screen quietly. He parlayed that into a huge year in the bedroom as well.
Whoa.
That quiet part is about to come to an end, though, if he can land his next target, that being Kaya Gerber, who we all think is still with Austin Butler, but they are not.
Remember when Austin Butler pretended that he didn't date Vanessa Hudgens for like 10 years?
Mm-hmm.
I think this is karma, you know, because I thought that was real assy.
Rather assy.
Yeah. He's like, this one person I was with. And
You know what else is assy? Thinking because
Vanessa
you're like the
Hudgens?
bee's knees, you're going to bed an A-list Nepo baby. Like you have this, like, I'm going to bed her.
Oh, Glen Powell.
Yeah.
Well, according to the blind items and from multiple blind item sources and people who were at the after parties and at the Golden Globes, they were enjoying each other's company because this has become one that I've seen everywhere on the internet.
So people are talking about
Some
it.
Kaya and Glenn.
Kaya Glenn.
enjoying-
So it'd be
Glenn.
Gutler or Berber. No, not Butler.
No.
Powell. So it'd be Perber. Don't do that.
We've
their
got time.
publication
Let's
name.
wait until they at
Yeah,
least.
let's get to another blind
Let's
item.
wait till they at least soft
It's
launch
Gowell
before
or
we
Perber.
start.
You got options.
No.
What's your relationship
Just
name?
them.
Perber.
Let's do another one. People are really starting to get concerned for this foreign-born A-list actress who used to be higher. She was talking like a child and later seen trying to hook up with her controversial comedian ex.
Talking like a child.
So we've got a A-list, foreign-born A-list actress who used to be higher on the list. She was talking like a child and later seen trying to hook up with her controversial comedian ex.
Oh. No, it's not Russell Brand.
It is not.
Okay. She was doing like baby talk. Like, Anya Taylor-Joy. Okay.
Foreign-born A-list actress who used to be higher on the list, and people are concerned about her.
Okay.
And she apparently was seen trying to hook up with a controversial comedian ex.
Pete Davidson.
But
But Kate Beckinsale, like
You're
to
not
talk
far
like a
off.
baby.
Oh, Kate Beckinsale.
Kate Beckinsale is
do you remember her
Real.
other controversial comedian ex?
No.
Not somebody we talk about in blind items, mostly because
Andrew Dice Clay.
he's like borderline talk about, but yet if I did talk about him in the blind items, I'd talk about him every day because he's constantly in the blind items. His name is comedian actor Matt Rife.
Oh, this is so obvious. She likes young men.
And they have dated a couple of years ago.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. That's interesting.
Cool. According to the blind items, people are starting to get concerned for one Kate Beckinsale. She apparently was talking like a child and later seen trying to hook up with her controversial comedian ex, Matt Rife.
Kate's the one that was shaming us for wondering what was going on with her.
Yeah, because she posted pictures in the hospital with
Yeah.
a huge bow on her head, and she's like, just here, spending some time. And you're like, what's wrong with you? And she's like, don't you dare ask me.
How insulting you would ask how someone's doing or what's going on with them when they
Yeah.
post a selfie in the hospital.
And then she's
Tied
like,
to an
I just
IV.
lost my stepdad, and it's devastating. And you're like, oh my gosh, sorry.
Well, of course, but
I mean,
thanks. I mean, that's why.
thanks for coming after me when I'm grieving. And you're like,
Oh my
girl.
God.
And why do you have that big bow? That's all I want to know. And then I'm like, she's kind of Britney-ish a little bit sometimes.
It's just your dead stare. And she's kind of like Britney sometimes.
But that's fine because I'm more, yes,
You're more what?
I'm more confident that Britney is doing okay than I am with Kate Beckinsale.
Are
doing
you?
okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna weigh the two, I'm like, not.
Oh, there's
weigh
a
them.
game we should play.
Who's more? Who are we concerned
Who are we
for
more concerned for?
Yeah.
Who are we holding space for? Holding space 2025.
Let's hold space for another blind item here as we roll it along. And again, we're talking about blinds all from the Golden Globes. We'll see how many more we can get to.
I love it.
Knowing he won't get the big award nod he thinks he deserves, this foreign-born actor made sure his team bought his win a couple of nights ago.
Oh.
The girlfriend for hire was surprised by the actor's onstage declaration, which he made off the cuff after he saw how happy his ex and her husband were at the ceremony.
Oh my gosh, this is so juicy.
So,
You gotta get this one.
knowing he wouldn't get the big award nod he thinks he deserves, this foreign-born actor made sure his team bought his win a couple of nights ago.
Oh, so he did win.
He then has a girlfriend for hire who was surprised when the actor called her out during
He's like, I can't do anything. Yeah, because he's jealous.
during it, but he only did that off the cuff after he saw how happy and in love his ex was with her husband at
Oh
the
my
ceremony.
God, this person is so petty. But of
So we
course,
got-
if they're buying awards, they're going to have a, publicationship.
So we got 4 people.
Okay.
We've got the actor, the foreign-born actor,
Foreign-born
who was a
actor.
winner from a couple of nights ago,
Okay.
his girlfriend for hire, and then we've got these 2 other individuals. One was an ex of his, and the other is, of course, that ex's husband.
Okay.
So 4 people.
Foreign-born actor.
Who won?
I'm trying to remember who called out their lady.
Colin Farrell went really overboard,
Colin Farrell went overboard and did win.
but not him.
He's not him. And let's be honest, the Penguin was so good he didn't have to buy that award.
No.
Sebastian Stan. Yes.
Oh my God. So who's his girlfriend for hire?
We've talked about that plenty.
Sebastian Stan. I know that name comes up. His FBR is quite high.
He's a high FBR.
That's a fame to blind ratio. That means the more they are mentioned in the blinds compared to their overall
Actual fame.
Of course, he won it for actor in a musical or comedy film. This was in the movie A Different Man.
Yes.
And
Okay.
he said, I must have taken a potty break during his acceptance because I don't remember it.
Do you remember? Because he is with somebody, and we often talk about her as a maybe girlfriend for hire because her
Yes.
association has been with people that tend to
They need-
sport a beard.
Yeah, they need a beard. Oh, yes. Oh, gosh.
It's not. Ooh.
Oh, gosh. This is
Is she an actress?
She is, yes, she's an English actress.
And does she have 3 names?
Nope.
Okay.
English actress.
She has been with many an A-lister. Well, okay, like 3 big-time A-listers,
Okay.
including 2 Chris's.
Oh. Why, her name is not going to come to my brain for some reason. I don't know why. She's a British actress. She's been with Chris's, not like Chris Evans.
Nope.
Chris.
Think of our Chris's we talk about when it comes
Oh, yes.
Pine.
Chris Pine.
Pine.
to. She was also with
Hemsworth?
No. Chris
future Mr. Goop.
Chris
Martin. Not
Her name
Dakota
is-
Who is it? What's
Her name she shares a name with a terrifying doll that's haunted.
Oh. What?
Fanning. Oh, yeah. That
Annabelle?
doll.
Annabelle Johnson.
Wallace.
Wallace.
Annabelle
Johnson
Wallace is her
Wallace.
name. Now, do you know who Sebastian Stan's ex is?
No.
No.
And you're going to have trouble with this next part.
Oh, no.
So she is an actress,
She is an actress.
and she's doing well with her husband, who is an actor.
Yes.
And
And he is doing very well because of a hit show he had this last year.
TV show,
Mm-hmm. Streamer.
a hit
That
streamer.
everyone seemed to love
Ted Lasso.
this last
Not
year.
last year.
Oh.
Despite its name, everybody was excited about this.
Despite its name.
Called Cockroaches.
Oh, God. I was like, what is she about to say?
Everybody wanted this show.
Everybody hates this.
Despite its name, everybody
hates this?
wanted
Nobody
this.
wants. Yeah.
Nobody wants this?
You know who stars in Nobody Wants This?
Yes. Didn't we just talk about
Kristen.
this?
Kristen Bell.
Bell.
And who?
And that guy, we just
Yep.
looked him up.
Who?
I just looked him up because I confused him with another. His name sounds like another celebrity
that we talked about earlier in the blind items.
Dax Shepard.
It sounds like
Brody.
Adrian.
Something Brody.
Adam Brody.
Adam Brody. There you go.
Oh.
And he is married to, I don't think you're going to get to this time in the time we have allotted. He's married to Leighton Meester.
Oh, so Leighton
she's
Meester was
from,
with
like,
Sebastian Stan.
So Leighton
Hills
Meester
or
was
something.
with Sebastian Stan a while back, and apparently
Okay.
Sebastian Stan saw how in love she and Adam Brody were in, and that's where he's like, I got to get some payback here. I'm going to call out my fake girlfriend while I'm accepting this award.
Wow.
That I bought because I don't think I can beat anybody in the
Man.
actual Oscars.
The blinds have delivered
This is a lot.
today. Dawn, you and I did not deliver as much as the blinds did, but the
But I
good news
loved it because
is
it was a little difficult today.
we had a blast
And
and it was a lot.
more Golden Globes coming tomorrow.
More
Yeah!
Globies, which you can listen to daily on the myTalk, which is the radio podcast, wherever you get those, or our very own YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. It's called
Blinded by the item.
Blinded by the item.